Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. I'm a game you made yesterday, or yes, last we left off, we had ourselves yet another hunt for more dudes and dudettes that would make us a profit, but also for the sake of our people. I have not seen many of these people, let's be honest here. But then again, supposedly we're helping the folks in the general area around Cade Nua. Supposedly. Maybe. Possibly. Now, if the game would just load, that'd be great. Come on. A little bit faster. Or at all. Thank
Not
you.
as beautiful as the Anguithan ruins near my home, but you're fortunate.
Be great if there was a mod to get rid of that. Just him being all... any of them being all, hey, place is nice, but... Ugh. As far as I know, if I were to gunshot through... Oh no, the distant relative leaves. If I were to gunshot my way through the rest of the story, I could probably rather quickly get through it all. I can't lie, that's mildly tempting. Shut up, phone. Well, yes, I have used my phone less this particular week. Thanks for keeping track of that.
Builder's wisdom to you.
I hold here the best hides in Irglafan. Hide so thick the Selgar cannot claw through, which so supple they will smother the sound of your steps. Alright. Ah, you mostly sell hides and traps. Well, I happen to have type a buttload of things to sell you. Oh. You know, this I'm realizing that this might have something to do with the speed of which that we are loading into the game. I can't quite put my finger on it. Good lord. I don't need this many fine battle axes. I'm very much an axe person. I don't think I need that many axes. Or, hell, that many sabers. Or scepters. I'm starting to understand what some guides and whatnot were saying when they said, hey, don't worry about money later in the game. You're gonna have way more than you will ever need. And you know what? They ain't wrong. Like, I could basically sell everything that I have here. Oh, I didn't realize I had some exceptional breastplate. It's a crying shame that none of it is gonna be as good as my current armor. Okay, bye. Derwin.
Builder's wisdom to you.
I see that you heard it. A good blade has a voice and it sings to its wielder. What weapon called you forward? Well, let's see. Bleska's Labor. Club. Crush, accuracy, superb. And more damage when attacking the same ally. Damage restored as endurance. An unlikely but effective leader, the barbarian Bleska held off Ediran expansion north of Red Saris by organizing the southern Ixmital tribes. She kept her ragged alliance together by persuasion, coercion, and force when necessary. Her coalition held together just long enough to dissuade an advance. Starcaller. Flail. Graces turn to hits, exceptional, can stun on crits, grants minor missiles on critical hits. Okay. Devotees of Andra along the north shore of the Ixmetal Plains watch the moon and stars sink into the sea every night, performing obeisance to the goddess of the tides. A traveling Ediran anthropologist made note of their rituals, filling his journal with sketches of folks swinging their arms to the firmament, and the description of the stars falling from the night sky. The journal was published and widely distributed in the nascent Edir and Valian colonies. A copy eventually fell into the hands of an apprentice armorer who was so enchanted with the images of the rituals that she set out to craft a homage to them. Her masterwork was Starcaller, a flail of such quality that it was said to have fallen from the heavens themselves. Neat. Very card. Now Maua, trader from the Deadfire Archipelago, once used this weapon when attacking enemy ships. Boarding first, she would rush the enemy captain while her crew secured the vessel. It took the coordinated efforts of 3 other enemy raiding groups to finally enter dominance among the islands. Inflicts disorientation on hits. Pretty decent attack speed, especially for a Warhammer. Any other weapons? Fine. Hello. Could had Pams. +3 resolve. That'd be great if its armor in comparison wasn't bad. I'll read the lore on it. This armor was owned by an Ediran man who belonged to a band of mercenaries who called themselves the Walkers. At any one time, there were only 5 members, each with a specific set of skills. The first Walker was strong, the second was agile, the third was a marksman of unparalleled skill, the fourth was blessed with incredible endurance, and the fifth possessed irresistible charm. Each of the Walkers wore armor that enhanced their already formidable skills. Clad in cur-head palms, the fifth Walker, the Ediran had once been known to talk to a Colquhoun noble into trading his prize mare for a half-finished jug of ale. Yeah, that 3 resolve is something. Last Meadow Mail. +1 endurance per 3 seconds. Oh, so it's heals you over time while in combat. Okay. Meadow legends speak of a verdant meadow hidden among the rolling grasslands. Wildflowers grow as tall as folk, and the meadow is forever kissed by the sun, by the mild sun, and cooled by the gentle breeze. Clever trackers, fearless hunters, and innocents fleeing injustice are said to stumble upon the meadow, suddenly finding themselves in a place of perfect peace where streams flowing with the fresh water are always close at hand and grain falls milled from the sheaf. It is the land of plenty, and it is unknown whether those who find their way to the meadow are unable to leave, or whether they simply choose not to. At the center of the meadow, a place the peoples of the Ixmital regard as the center of Eora, grows a tree bearing small red fruit. It is said that the fruit can restore and reinvigorate even the frailest of individuals. This armor was supposedly anointed with the pulp of one of these fruits and imbued with essence from its pit. There is... Okay, I like some of the lore of all of these, but goddamn. +2 perception. Helm of the Dark Sea. A disreputable lord of the Deadfire Archipelago, known for striking silent deals in the dead of night, hired an order of assassins to protect him during his nightly errands. He had them outfitted with magical helms that enabled them to pierce the veil of darkness. Eventually, his paranoia turned on his hired assassins, and he had them executed and their equipment destroyed. One, however, was rumored to have escaped to the Valen Republics, where she became a legend. This worn and scuffed leather helmet fits over the head and covers the upper face. Adjustable leather straps make it comfortable and practical for users of any race and build. 2 crimson tinted lenses fit in front of the eyes. Neat. Yeah, some of the descriptions of some of these items are just great, superb. They tell a nice story. But then some of them are just like, okay. You quite literally described an entire location just to tell me on it.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Based on the fact that said item was like anointed in the oils of the fruit that came from this plane that you can only run to if you're trying to find peace or some shit like that. That's a lot. Ugh. An old elven woman clothed in thick robes beckons you to approach. Welcome, foreigner, welcome. Her forearms, splotched by green and blue stains, wiggle out of her hanging sleeves like caterpillars out for ripe fruits. I've got what you seek, always. Come here. Between bows and smiles, she points to a little girl beside the herbalist store. We're here to help you, foreigner. Yes, we are. The Fisher Crane tribe serves your people. Legends, potions, tinctures. If you seek it, we have it always. Alright then. That's until hit or critically hit. I like the potions of power. And you also have some crack. There's no other way to put it. It's crack. Got oh, minor stuff. Major recovery seems like it'd be good though. Hostile effects over 30 seconds. Yeah, take a couple of those.
What brings you here?
You're the look of a hunter, Esther Moore. Derwin weapons may protect the man who seeks out misfortune, but my supplies will help you survive out in the wilds. Oh my lord. Guns. What? Euridge's Radiance. Only usable by Paladin, provides 2 intellect. Okay. This cloak was a gift given in friendship to a knight, Euridge, by a Colkin dignitary in the early days of the Adrian Empire. Impressed by the knight's noble qualities, the gift quickly becomes symbolic of the new alliance between elf and folk. The cloak has changed hands since then, but it is still regarded as a high honor by all who receive it. The shimmering gold fabric is embroidered with silver and red and silver scrollwork done in fine silk. The back of the cloak displays the outlines of an open rose. It always looks clean and well mended. I'm curious as to why it's... What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Intelligence. Bergen egg. Suppose I could... Yeah, I got more than enough. Screw it, I'll buy the Durgan eggs. Shopping episodes, man. What can I say? You know what? I really want to be able to get into the final bits. So shadow creeps along the dais. That's Silgar. I think that's the longhouse that they were talking about. Or maybe not. The guard places a spear between you and the path that leads beyond the gates. Still Estramor, the rest of the cities are forbidden except by order of one of the Anamfatha. Trespassing in Twin Elms is punishable by death. I mean, that's one of them cases of you can certainly freaking try, but one does not tempt the game master with shenaniganry half the time. Lest they realize the ills of their ways. By ills of their ways, I mean TPK. Alright. Let's see what it takes to get ourselves entry into the rest of this camp village place. Keepers, compass, cranes, Selgars, arrows, and brambles, and this all 6 Gunfathan tribes come together as one people. Or at least tradition suggests we try to behave as one. You sound so reassuring. Yep.
Another Estramor. What do you want?
Zagani leans in. Careful, this woman's young for an elder, and looking to prove herself, I think. I'm looking for another who passed through the city.
Few Estramoran are given the freedom of our sacred city. That you ask for this person is suspicious. There are reasons we don't let you Estramoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Perhaps we can work on an arrangement. I have no wish to cause a stir. I'm afraid not.
Looters have grown bolder at the sites of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city. And every week, the 3 Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anolfane children.
Suddenly you feel the presence of someone else in the hall. The Anamfath continues to glare at you, but something has stepped out of her skin. It reaches out to you.
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the city is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamfath Shimak doesn't sit in the passage of the 6 today. He would not be so kind as I.
A vision of an Orlan man appears near Bethwill. He has the same green-brown fur and hazel eyes as she does. Help me reason with them, he points behind you. Turning, you see a ghostly shapes of 5 other Anamfatha. Another Orlan with tawny fur and a scaly face, a frowning dwarf, a black-furred Orlan, and 2 elves. Who's that other Orlan? He looks just like you. Scowl creases her round face. Is this your idea of a joke? You kind of have no sense of subtlety. The spectral Orlan takes another step from her, settling her foot down with a slow, heavy motion. Tendrils of essence strain between them, and he grimaces and leans forward as if struggling against the veil. The angry Anamfath winces. War. The spectral Orlan's face is a rasping cloak. They're headed for war. Reminds them of Furwild's warning. Does Furwell's warning mean anything to you? Furwell's soul image gasps. Taut threads of essence tug at him, drawing him back into the Adam and Thap. Looks up at you again. I tried to tell them. The builder's soul have touched even the Estra Morin.
You'd better explain yourself.
The two attending tribesmen look from the Ammon and Thoth to you, their swords hands ready. There are other souls in this place and in you. You must listen to them. Listen to what? Right now, my ears only hear your nonsense. This other Orland, do you know who he is? Right now, I'm more interested in who you are. Okay? The Builder's souls have touched even the Estra Morin.
There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galuth on Anams, a watcher of souls.
Yes, I am a watcher. That explains much.
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamfoth of our tribe then. When the Estramoric farmers defiled the builders' monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamfotha to patience, but louder, angrier voices prevailed. Feralt believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the builders as we do. He also believed the builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations, and you can see where we are today.
After 2 wars with the Deerwood, his warning is more relevant than ever.
While Feralt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
An image of a polished agile cube flashes into your mind. There is writing on the sides, but the image is too faint for you to read it. The Anamfath turns away from you and looks at the ground, gnawing a pointed claw. Can't change the past, but your choices now still matter. Yes, that is the problem.
Another Estramor came through here a few days ago, and, well, letting him through was a mistake. One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estramoran. One that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
That sounds like the man I'm here to stop.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar Twin Elms from Estramoran to protect the ancient places that the Builders left behind. The Builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
You again see the polished agile cornerstone in your mind. This time the image is clearer. Each face of the stone is inscribed with a phrase you know by heart. You feel your lips form words. A gift from the builders of civilization to the guardians of their legacy. May the guardians watch the door while the builders keep the sky.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
What do they mean? They mean that Farewell's words may indeed be true.
Very well. The city is yours to explore. Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the guided compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron in Elm's Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
In the meantime, I shall be here to assist you. Woo! Visions! Saving my butt. Oh god, Lover's Light added. Expires in 1 day. Do I have time to get to it, let alone do it? This is a castle thing, ain't it? Lover's Light added. The quest expires in 1 day. Okay, cool. For the last 2 years, sailors in the grace of Siamina has seen a pair of lights dancing over the waves late at night. Those who have come close have reported hearing 2 women's voices singing a song of unparalleled beauty. Some believe they are the souls of Alyssa and Paladin, ill-fated lovers from a century ago who were cast out of Ensins by a mob and driven from the cliffs to their death. Ensins Duchess condemned the mob's actions, but the unsympathetic Sangreta Ducala did little to punish the offenders. Since the rumors about the lights have spread, romantic Valians have gone to the cliffs or even rowed small boats out from the shore at night to catch a glimpse of the spirits. And since his new duke is doing his best to curb the behavior, but he believes the only true remedy will be putting the spirits to rest. No small task given when and where they appear. 35% experience, copper lover's ring, silver lover's ring, fires. It seems more like a job for you. Not that I have much idea what it is that Aloth is even capable of at this point, considering how long it's been since I've even had him in the party. Man, I really did replace his ass as soon as I possibly could, didn't I? Do not try my patience, Estimor. You shall not pass without the permission of the Anamfatha. I come to see the cornerstone with the blessings of the gilded compass. Guard scowls and looks at his companion, who nods back. He turns to you again, his knuckles whitening around the shaft of the spear. Always too cozy with it, Estramoran. Go then and mind your step around the sacred stones. Yeah. Elm's Reach, Old Song. Actually, let's go to Old Song first, because if we move through that, we can get to the other bounty. Am I that worried about the bounty? It's a place. Old Song's Pass, Gallowayne's Maw, Shrine, Elm's Reach District, Noonfrost Burial Sites, Hearthsong District. I won't lie. I kind of want to do that bounty more than anything. Whoa. Alright then. You're not gonna let me pass him, are you? Oh, no, you did. Alright. I'm gonna do the thing in the North Weld. But I'm gonna do the thing in the North Weld as soon as it loads. Come on. Load. Faster. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Call an episode. When we return. Was this 76 trombones marching in the band? When we return, we're going to go through the North World and see what it is that they have in it, so that I may slay it, so that I can get my bounty for it. Yeah, those are sane words that I said. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.